Imagine being trapped on a ship frozen in the Arctic ice when a blood-soaked snowfield leads you to a dying man with a prosthetic leg. It's 1857. A Danish Navy ship named Horisont, commanded by Captain Anderson, is desperately trying to reach the North Pole, but becomes trapped in thick ice. Hungry and exhausted, the crew hears a distant explosion. They venture out and discover snow stained with blood, yet the sled dogs are unharmed. Soon they find a wounded man, Victor Frankenstein, wearing a prosthetic leg. As they carry him back, a ferocious roar echoes across the ice. A gigantic shadow appears. The creature attacks. Bullets barely slow him down. He slaughters several sailors and boards the ship, demanding they hand over Victor. The crew fights back with everything they have, eventually forcing the creature overboard into the freezing water. Later, Captain Anderson questions the injured Victor. When Victor warns that the creature is not dead and will return, the captain asks who could possibly create such a monster. Victor looks him in the eyes and says, "I did. His name is Victor Frankenstein." And he begins to tell his tragic story. Flashback to Victor's childhood. His father is a cold, abusive baron and brilliant surgeon who married Victor's mother for her money and noble blood. The father is mostly absent, leaving young Victor deeply attached to his loving mother. When his mother goes into labor with Victor's younger brother William, she dies during childbirth. This loss destroys Victor. His father, however, showers the new baby with the love he never gave Victor. Traumatized, Victor vows to conquer death itself. Years later, after family ruin and his father's death, Victor throws himself into forbidden medical research. In 1855, he shocks the Royal College of Medicine by briefly reanimating a corpse with electricity. They call it an abomination and expel him. A mysterious man named Heinrich Harlande approaches Victor. He reveals his niece Elizabeth is engaged to Victor's brother William and offers unlimited resources for Victor's experiments. Harlande shows Victor grotesque but brilliant anatomical plates, including one made of real preserved flesh, hinting at regeneration and even eternal life. Victor sets up a secret laboratory in an old water tower. He collects bodies from battlefields and executed criminals, stitching together the perfect form. Harlande's true motive is revealed. He is dying of syphilis and wants Victor to transplant his brain into a new, healthy body. Victor is horrified and refuses. During a violent argument on top of the tower, Harlande falls to his death. In desperation, Victor uses the lightning strike anyway, and the creature awakens. Victor is overjoyed at first, but the creature is childlike, barely able to speak beyond repeating Victor. He is incredibly strong and heals almost instantly from wounds. Elizabeth visits the tower and discovers the creature in the basement. She is strangely drawn to him, seeing pain and innocence in his eyes. She even gives him a simple leaf as a gift. Victor grows jealous and violent, beating the creature just as his own father once beat him. Fearing for everyone's safety, Victor lies to his brother William and convinces him to take Elizabeth away. In a moment of guilt and madness, Victor tries to burn the tower with the creature still chained inside. A massive explosion costs Victor his leg and leaves the creature screaming his creator's name as the tower collapses. Back on the ship, the creature bursts in and begins telling his side. After escaping the burning tower, he survives in the wilderness. He learns to speak and read by secretly watching a kind blind old man and his family. He becomes their unseen helper, their spirit of the forest. When the family rejects and attacks him in fear, the creature is left completely alone. He discovers Victor's notebook and realizes he was never born. He was built. Driven by loneliness, he seeks out his creator, demanding a companion so he doesn't have to suffer forever. At William and Elizabeth's wedding, the creature appears. Chaos erupts. In the struggle, Elizabeth is accidentally shot and later dies in the creature's arms. William is mortally wounded and, with his dying breath, tells Victor, "You are the real monster." Heartbroken, The creature carries Elizabeth's body away. Victor, consumed by grief and rage, begins a relentless pursuit across Europe and finally into the Arctic. Months of cat and mouse end in a final confrontation. The creature, tired of endless suffering, tries to end his own life with explosives, but even that fails. His body keeps regenerating. Back on a frozen ship, Victor finally breaks. He takes the creature's hands, calls him son, and begs for forgiveness. The creature, moved by the moment, calls Victor father for the first time. Victor succumbs to his wounds and dies peacefully in the creature's arms. The creature kisses his forehead, tears streaming down his face. Captain Anderson, deeply moved by the tragedy, orders his men to let the creature go free. In an act of unexpected mercy and strength, the creature uses his immense power to push the ship, freeing it from the ice. As the crew cheers and sails home, the creature stands alone on the ice, gazing at the sunset with tears in his eyes, forever alone, but perhaps finally at peace. Who was the real monster, the creature, or the man who made him and then rejected him? Let me know in the comments. Did Victor deserve forgiveness? And what did you think of Jacob Elordi's performance as the creature? If you enjoyed this recap, hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more movie explanations. Thanks for watching.